When around Detroit in the 1980s, Rick Wershe was the baby-faced drug dealer busted with more than 600 grams of cocaine, and the story just gets more and more interesting tonight, folks.
That it does. That offense netted him what's become the longest prison stay for a non-violent juvenile offender in our state's history. Tonight, the campaign to free him gets a big boost, and at the same time, a confessed ex-hitman comes forward with new information.
Let's bring in Mara McDonald now. Mara, this hitman claims he was approached by a cop to kill Wershe.
Jace, it's true. That's exactly what he claims. And not only does he claim it, he says it on camera. Let me take you through it. Here we are 28 years later, and White Boy Rick, as he was known to the entire metro area when his case went national, is still sitting in prison. At this point, longer than many murderers and rapists. The 17 pounds of cocaine he was caught with back in the 80s has cost him very dearly. But tonight, after plenty of stops and starts, one of the biggest impediments to his release is having second thoughts. Wayne County Prosecutor Kym Worthy saying tonight, quote, having been deeply immersed in the juvenile life without parole murder cases for the last 6 months, I have noted parallels to the Richard Wershe case that have caused me to review the Wayne County prosecutor's position on his case.
It's a huge move.
That's Wershe's attorney's take on Worthy's decision to rethink her position on his release.
The fact that she's gone back and revisited it in light of where we are today in the penal system is much to her credit.
It means Worthy may not stand in the way of Wershe's parole. All of this going down as a movie about White Boy Rick's times and troubles is in process, and filmmakers have Nate Boone Kraft, a convicted hitman who says a cop approached him about taking Wershe out on camera.
We want us to make sure that we kill White Boy Rick, but we got to make sure that it don't lead back to no one.
Back here live, let's talk about that movie for a minute. It actually already has a distributor in Sony. Kim, Jason, we're live downtown tonight. Back to you.
It's a big name. Well, Mara, the way it stands right now, it looks like Wershe's best chance to get out will be yet another parole hearing. Do you know when he's eligible?
Well, that's a good question, Kim. Technically, he's eligible in 2017, but that doesn't mean he necessarily will have a parole hearing. It really all depends on what the parole board decides to do. But yes, eligible in 2017, unclear when and unclear if the parole board will hear his case. Back to you.
Talk about bombshell, 2 of them. All right, Mara, we appreciate it.